Hey, what's the story? Yours truly, Phil here, and welcome back to Philbo Reviews. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks a million for fucking stopping by. And today, I am going to be talking about my top 25 Motorhead tracks. I'm gonna go. Fuck, this was difficult, man. I've been at this all fucking day, picking and changing, chopping and changing, up and down, left and right. But I finally have got a 25 to 1 of my favourite all-time Motorhead tracks. We have God himself here watching over us. May God bless and keep our Heavenly Father, Lemmy Kilmister. And so, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So we're going to do 25 to 1. Now, these are all my absolute favourite Motorhead tracks. So I've condensed them down. 23 albums. Condensed them down to 25 of the best, in my opinion. So, let's not hang around and let's get into it. So, number 25 on my list of all-time Motorhead tracks is Sacrifice from the album Sacrifice in 1995. Banging track, tons of energy, and sounds fucking incredible live. Always been a big fan of Sacrifice. Really fucking cool track. So number 25, starting us off with a fucking fast ass bang, Sacrifice from 1995. And then coming in at number 24, I'm on parole from 1979. Of course it is On Parole. The light, funky, little bippity bop early days track from the Masters Motorhead. Love On Parole. Always been one of my favourites, and it slots in very nicely here at number 24. And then number 23, and who's that we're calling? Dr. Rock from Orgasmatron in 1987. Dr. Rock, always a favourite live. Really fucking great track. Always love Dr. Rock. So that slots in very nicely there at number 23. So, moving on to number 22. I love rock and roll. It satisfies my soul. Now, a lot of people fucking shit on Rock and Roll, the album. I fucking personally love it. Obviously, this is Rock and Roll from Rock and Roll 1987. And I've always loved the opening track on that. Always puts a big fucking smile on my face anytime I hear it. So, this is where it slots in my top 25 Motorhead of all time. Rock and Roll, number 22. Two little fucking ducks. So coming in at 21, we're back at the Funny Farm with Another Perfect Day. Fucking always loved this opener on Another Perfect Day, 1983. Kind of a forgotten album. Even Lemmy used to joke about it at concerts, saying, "Oh, you fucking forgot about this album and you're slowly starting to remember." But for me, Another Perfect Day, Funny Farm, always stands out to me as a great fucking track. And that's why it makes it in here at number 21. So, top 20 time. Let's get into it, shall we? Number 20 is Death or Glory from Bastards in 1993. Bastards arguably being one of their best albums. Drop a comment down below. I'll get into ranking Motorhead's albums at some stage as well. But Bastards 1993 is definitely on the conversation for best Motorhead album. Absolutely brilliant. And Death or Glory comes in at number 20. So, number 19, moving along swiftly, is We Are Motorhead, Born to Kick Your Ass from the 2000 titled We Are Motorhead album. It was the last track on the CD. Absolute fucking banger. 2.5 minutes. Bang, bang, bang. Kill, kill, kill. We Are Motorhead. Great fucking track. Always loved it. And it's actually not a bad album at all. Very underrated if you ask me. So we're getting into number 18. And I have chosen Sucker from Kiss of Death in 2006. Always been a massive fan of this album. Always thought it was very underrated. Loved the energy. Loved the production. They've never sounded heavier than on Kiss of Death. And the song Sucker, absolute banger. Love it. Had to include it here. And then number 17, we Orgasmatron from, of course, the album Orgasmatron in 1986. What can be said about that song? Absolute fucking classic. And we all know the incredible Sepultura did a fucking killer cover of that back in the day. And, you know, I Am the One, Orgasmatron. Fucking brilliant. So Orgasmatron comes in number 17. Number 16, Eat the Rich. Another song of rock and roll. Absolutely always loved this song. Absolutely. Eat the Rich and the self-titled Rock and Roll, two banging tracks on that album. Granted, there's a few duds, but they are very much stand out, and I really do rate the Rock and Roll album. I do enjoy it. It's quick, straight to the point, and that's why Eat the Rich is at number 16 on my top 25 Motorhead. Moving on to number 15, we have Shout Out to Steve-O. This is one of his absolute favourite songs. Too Late, Too Late. A B-side from the Overkill album. Absolutely great song. Very famously covered by Metallica on Garage Inc. And fucking killer song. Always loved Too Late, Too Late. And big shout out to brother Steve-O for that. Always loved that track. Big time. Now coming into number 14, we're going to have Bomber. From, of course, the 1979 album Bomber. Absolute classic. Staple of the live show. Absolutely revered as one of their greatest, and one of their greatest albums as well. And I had to bang in Bomber with a bang at number 14 of my top 25 Motorhead tracks of all time. So next up we have Stay Clean. Stay Clean from the Overkill album. Again, 1979. What can be said about the Overkill album? It's fucking brilliant. And for me, Stay Clean is easily coming in at number 13 on this top 25. Fucking love that song. Incredible. Well, everything's incredible live. It's fucking Motorhead, you know what I mean? And now we have number 12. Coming in, we have Dance from the Ace of Spades album. Always love this fucking track. It never gets a look in, never gets a thought, but it is funky and fucking cool as hell. Dance from Ace of Spades comes in my top 25 at number 12. Coming up to the top 10 now, guys. Let's get into this. Number 11, we have Going to Brazil from the incredible 1916 album. Another contender for best Motorhead album of all time. It's definitely in the fucking conversation. There's absolutely no doubt about it. 1916 and Bastards are two fucking masterpieces in my humble opinion, and that's why Going to Brazil, number 11, just missed out on the top 10. So top 10 it is. Let's get into it, shall we? And this might be an unusual one, but that's the beauty of it being my opinion. Drop your comments below on your top 25, and I can't wait to fucking read them. So the top 10 starts off with Love for Sale from Snakebite Love. Love for Sale. Me and my wife absolutely adore this song. It's super fun. The kids love it. I love Love for Sale. A very underrated Motorhead track. And if you're watching this, give it another spin, because it is a fucking deadly song. And I only reignited my love for it recently when I picked up this Motorhead, the singles. It's only out a few weeks, and on it has Love for Sale, and it sounds incredible, and it reignited my love for that song big time. So number 10, Love for Sale. And now coming into number 9, maybe another unusual one, it's Trigger from Kiss of Death. An absolute fucking crusher. Absolute crusher from 2006, Kiss of Death. Do yourself a favour, pop it into YouTube and check out Motorhead Trigger. It's a forgotten gem and you will not regret it. And it's number 9 in my top 25 Motorhead tracks. Trigger. Fucking great. Next, coming in at number 8 is Back to Overkill in 1979. And No Class. No Class. Absolutely brilliant. What can I say? Overkill, argued by most as their best album. Can't deny it. You know, it's in the conversation. But we'll get to the Motorhead rankings very soon. But for me, at the moment, number 8 of 25 is No Class. So going to number 7, we have a song from Bomber. Again fucking busy in 1979, weren't they? A track from Bomber called Stone Dead Forever. Absolutely amazing. Again, an incredible cover by Metallica on Garage Inc. Absolute banging song. Absolute one of the greats. Stone Dead Forever coming in at number 7. So, number 6, we have Overkill. The incredible Overkill from, you guessed it, Overkill in 1979. What a fucking year. Incredible song. Incredible live. A staple of the live show since year dot, and a fan favourite and one of my favourites. And that's why it's number 6 of 25 on my top 25 Motorhead tracks of all time. Coming into the top 5, and we're Born to Raise Hell. Born to Raise Hell. We know how to do it, and we do it real well. Fucking great. Born to Raise Hell from Bastards, 1993. Always one of my favourites. An absolute legendary fucking track. Love it, love it, love it. Born to Raise Hell. Fucking brilliant. Oh God, Airheads. No, when Lemmy makes an appearance in Airheads in 93. And he asked your man the question, so who'd win in a fight, Lemmy or God? Lemmy. Wrong. Lemmy is God, motherfucker. Great, amazing. Steve Buscemi, respect. So that's Born to Raise Hell, number 5. So number 4, we have the very first track from the very first Motorhead album, 1977, simply entitled Motörhead. Motörhead. Alright. Absolutely brilliant. Always loved it. Forever and ever. Shout out to Steve-O as well. Big fan of the Motorhead track, Motorhead. Love it, love it, love it. Simple, to the point. This is who we are. Get fucking used to it. Motorhead, number 4, 1977. Now, top 3 time, we are going back to Overkill, 1979. And it is Roll Over for a Damage Case. Fucking unbelievable song. An absolute favourite. It's just playing fucking at number 11 in my head right now. What a song. Damage Case, no more needs to be said. An absolute classic. And number 2. The number 2 of 25 on my list is We Are the Road Crew. Another town, another place. Fucking brilliant. We Are the Road Crew from Ace of Spades, 1980. An absolute banging track. Absolutely love it. Short, to the point, memorable, catchy, badass to the max, fucking brilliant. So, this brings us to our number 1 slot on the 25 best Motorhead tracks of all time, in Philbo's opinion. My favourite Motorhead song of all time is I'm So Bad Baby I Don't Care from 1916. In 1991. I fucking love this track, and it is my all-time favourite Motorhead track. The fucking riffs, the drums, everything about it, the style, the snarl from Lemmy. Oh, what a track. I'm So Bad Baby I Don't Care. My all-time favourite Motorhead track. So, drop a comment below. Do you agree with some of my choices? Are you disgusted that I left out some? Drop a comment below and fucking tell me about it, man. That's the beauty of opinions. We all have them, and they're all fucking valid. So if you don't agree, fucking let me have it. If you do agree, fucking go for it, man. But let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it fucking cool. Let's have fucking respectful debates down below. And Lord Lemmy, thank you for everything you've given us. We are forever better that you have been a part of our lives. And we are Motorhead. And we play rock and roll.